Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So I want to share with you guys my insights, um my own ideas. This is a new year right now. Most people made their new year resolutions, but one funny thing I've actually realized is once you make these new year resolutions, you find yourself after January, you find yourself losing path. Like you find yourself going off the path that you have actually set for yourself on January I mean to say. So I want to share with you guys how to be a developer, like how to be a front-end developer in 2024. How can you achieve this goal? Like how can you achieve this goal? Like what's the step-by-step process on how to do this? First of all, let's start with the let's start from the bottom, like from the basics. To be a front-end developer, of course, you need to go through some processes, like some few languages. You need to learn some few things. Let's start from the basics, like the simplest of them all, which is HTML, which stands for hypertext markup language. So this is this is the language of the web. This is the structure, that is the basic structure of every website. Just like a builder who wants to build, they get cement, blocks and everything, they get bricks, they lay the foundation. So HTML is the foundation. So you want to be a front-end developer in 2024. I would recommend you start learning how to code, how to write basic HTML codes. So how do you get started? There's so many videos on YouTube. You can go to YouTube. There's so many articles online. You have W3 schools. You can go. Let's say if you have the money, you can go to YouTube, Udemy, buy a course, then you learn from there. But if you're looking for a free resource, then YouTube is your best friend. YouTube is a friend who will guide you on this journey. That's for HTML. I started learning how to code on using HTML on YouTube. YouTube helps me. YouTube helped to grind my foundation. So it helped me so well. Unlike those days that I find it so difficult to understand, but right now there's so many tutorials out there that will make it easy for you to understand. Journeys like Traversing Media, Simplified Dev, Programming by Mosh and everything. So they make things easier for people to understand right now. So after you are done with HTML, so what's the next one? CSS, which stands for what? Cascading Style Sheet. So to me, if I try to explain people the concept of CSS, this is how I use it. This is how I do explain to people CSS. So let's say you're a builder, you have laid the bricks, you have laid the blocks and everything. Yeah? Now let's look at CSS like a house. You have laid the foundation, you have put the bricks. So let's say you have laid the foundation to the roof. Now you want to plaster the house. After plastering, you want to paint it and all of that. So that's CSS when it comes to website. Now let's say you have built your website structure using HTML. You want to bring it to life. You want to make it look colorful. You want to make it look interactive. You want to make it look responsive based on different screen sizes. What do you go to? What do you use? Where do you go to? You go to CSS. You write you make the website look attractive using CX. So CSS is not quite, no, it's not hard. It's not easy. I will not say it's hard and I will not say it's easy, but it's easy to grasp. Of course, the properties, the CSS box model, everything about CSS. The thing is, you can't know all these things, or you can't know all these things at the same time. It's not possible. The only thing is, as you progress, as you do more projects, you will get to you will get to understand more concepts, understand more properties, get to know, okay, this do this do this. You can also look up some of these things on Google. Who is your friend for real? When it comes to development, man, Google is the only person you can call to, that you can call on to, that will always be there 247. Now we have what? ChatGPT is there, Gemini is there. So these are people, these are resources you can reach out to that will help you on your journey so far. Now after you have done with HTML and CSS, what next? Okay, let me use myself for example. When I started learning how to code, using what when I was learning front-end development, after I've learned HTML, I did project, CSS I did project. So I went on, I learned Bootstrap, which is a CSS what? Framework. I learned Bootstrap first because sometimes it can be messy trying to design a full website, writing raw CSS, like from the top to the bottom. Man, that's a whole lot of job. That's a whole lot of job, man. But with framework like Bootstrap, it's easy for you. Let's say within 4 hours or 3 hours, depending on the complexity of the website, you will be done with the front, with the front page, with the home page. I mean to say, with Bootstrap, it will be easy to put up things together. The styling, the responsiveness, everything. It will be easy for you to put everything together. But when you're writing core CSS, man, that's a whole lot of job. But first of all, you need to learn CSS before moving to Bootstrap or any CSS framework. Please and please, because you do yourself a whole lot of good when doing that. So after Bootstrap, what did I do? I learned Tailwind. Tailwind has a lot of features. Like Tailwind is so crazy. Tailwind is so nice. Like it has these mad features. It has this flexibility that I love so much. I learned Tailwind CSS. So I get to understand that, man. If you ask me Tailwind, Bootstrap, I will tell you both of them have their own use cases. Alright? Depending on what you're working on, but both of them are good. Like I will not say this is better than this or my own personal preference. I will say both of them are good based on the use case. Alright? So there's a lot of classes when you're working with Tailwind, but with Bootstrap, yeah, there's classes there, but at least it's not like Tailwind. Tailwind incorporates your CSS with HTML and all of that. So, but Bootstrap is still the same, but there's a subtle difference there. So after learning HTML, learning CSS, I learned framework of CSS, that is Bootstrap. After Bootstrap, I learned Tailwind. Meanwhile, while I was doing all these things, I was still doing projects, trying to test my skills, trying to see what's going on. Alright? So after doing this, what did I do? I moved to what? JavaScript. I moved to JavaScript. So now moving to more JavaScript is me trying to what? Trying to learn how to write what? How to write code. How to write interactive code. How to put some logic together. How to do some things with JavaScript. How does it work? JavaScript, OOP, constructor, and everything. So I learned JavaScript. After learning, so my learning curve for JavaScript took me long because that was my first programming language. So I will not advise anybody to use my own path because what works for me might not be what work for you. So my own learning curve when I was in JavaScript, it took me longer, but I didn't mind. But I was just focusing on trying to understand JavaScript. Even though I was not getting the whole thing, but let me just get to understand, okay, this syntax do this, they do this. So when I have a job to do, I will remember, okay, I've come across this and this is how it works and everything. So after my JavaScript, what did I do? I moved to React. Most people, they said they learned React before JavaScript. Man, I don't know how you guys do this, but to me, I learned JavaScript. React to me is writing JavaScript under the hood, for real. It's still JavaScript you're writing. Last, you see just JavaScript you're still writing. But just like a framework, it's a library developed by what? Facebook. React, so it makes JavaScript. It makes writing JavaScript easier than writing what? The core vanilla JavaScript. just like when you're using Tailwind and Bootstrap. So it makes the whole thing what easier, as long as you understand the JavaScript you are working on. So with all this I've said now, you will be able to build a front-end project that will be functional, that will be interactive, that will be okay, that will be good, that you can even use on your portfolio website. Then the last one, learn Git and version control. You know, how to commit, you know, how to push your jobs to GitHub and everything, you know. So learn that too. So I believe with these things I've talked about, at least you are good to go. Plus and minus, I'm not this person that will tell you that you'll be a front-end developer within 3 months. No, we all have our own work. We all have different ways we learn. My schedule and your schedule is not the same thing. Maybe you have a full-time job. Maybe you take your time to learn how to code during evening, maybe after work. Or maybe you don't work right now, but you're just doing this in full-time. I don't know. But all I can just say is, anyone that works for you, just stick to it. But what I would advise you is, stick to the journey, stick to the plan. Come rain, come sun. If you're working on something, or maybe you're learning, maybe on a project, you don't understand it, take a walk, free your mind, try to clear your head, come back to it. It will be what? It will be a lot way easier for you. All right. So me now, I'm a front-end developer. Right now, I've started my own back-end journey. After my own back-end journey, I've learned Node. Right now, learning Express.js. All right. So this is me sharing my own insight on how to be a front-end developer in year 2024. So this I'm just saying this is, one, you need what a side hustle. You need to increase yourself. You need to learn a new skill. Gone are those days that you need to depend on your strength to make money. No. Okay, let's say you're in your 20s. Let's say 40 more years added into your 20s. Let's say probably you are 20, you become 25, 62. Maybe, let's say you're in your 20s now, maybe 22, 24, 25, 28. Extra 40 years added, you become 68, 65, 62. The strength you have now, the strength you will have then won't be the same. So you won't depend on your 9 to 5 or whatever to make money. So you need something that will keep you. You need a skill for you to level up, for you to beat inflation happening right now, happening all over the world. Inflation is beating the country so bad. So you need to something that will keep you afloat. All right. So this is just me sharing my insights with you guys today. Please share your ideas with me. Tell me your challenges. Use the comment section. Share me your insights. If you're someone who's starting on this journey, let me get from you. Use the comment section. And someone who has already been a developer who's seen this video, please give me your insight. I would love to hear from you guys. All right. So subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks, guys, and have a wonderful, blessed day. Peace out.